In the K-pop community, everyone now knows what Sasaeng is. Over the years, so many crazy and disturbing incidents have happened that make you sad that these kinds of people exist in the world. Taeyeon. Girls' Generation's Taeyeon had to post many times in warning to the Sasaengs that obtained her private phone number and began to relentlessly harass her with phone calls in the middle of the night. The Sasaeng obtained Taeyeon's number and messaged her on Kakao. When the stalker noticed she read the messages, they would begin calling Taeyeon. Even worse, the Sasaengs spread her private number to other Sasaengs. We hope Taeyeon has changed her number since. However, she had to experience another incident with Sasaeng. Once, during the Angel Price Music Festival, Girls' Generation was performing Run, Devil, Run when a male audience member got on stage and attempted to pull Taeyeon off the stage. This kidnapping was quickly caught by Sunny, who jumped to her aid as quickly as possible. The host of the show was able to catch the man before he got anywhere with Taeyeon. EXO. During their early years, EXO had just finished up with one of their schedules. They emerged from a building where they had been working and headed towards what they thought was their van. The manager thought something was a little off and stopped them from getting in. Turns out it was a good call because Sasaeng fans had rented out a van identical to EXO's and parked where their van would normally be waiting. Gladly, the boys were safe. However, it was not only this incident they had to endure. The boys once encountered female Sasaeng fans who entered the bathroom the boys were using. While this may be shocking already, the fans even shaved their heads and dressed like boys so that they wouldn't be suspicious. Since then, the members take turns standing guard outside the bathroom entrance to prevent an instance like this from happening again. This did not stop. During one overseas trip, EXO stayed at a hotel which Sasaeng fans had managed to break into. They installed cameras in the hotel's gym. Luckily, Suho noticed these cameras and quickly covered his face while pointing them out to his manager. That wasn't the only thing the fans did. They also were able to install cameras in some of the members' rooms as well as microphones. Yoochun. Screenshots of JYJ's Yoochun hiding from Sasaeng fans were posted on an online community forum, showing the horrifying experience JYJ had to go through on a daily basis. The photos, titled "Sasaeng fans built security cameras in Yoochun's parking lot," show Yoochun stand behind the wall in what looks to be his apartment's underground parking lot. It turns out Sasaeng fans had either planted their own security cameras or controlled some of them built around Yoochun's most frequent spots in order to have a complete, non-stop following of their favorite star. BTS. Once when BTS was filming in Sweden, they stopped at a cafe to grab a bite to eat and to relax a little. A group of Sasaeng fans were watching and waiting outside for the boys to emerge. Unsettled by this, the cameraman decided to step outside and ask them to move. Instead of actually moving, the fans pretended to leave but started chasing after the boys when they came outside. Thank God, they were able to get away from them. Unfortunately, they had to experience Sasaeng craziness quite a lot. When the group went to Indonesia for one of their performances, they were greeted a little unexpectedly. Sasaeng fans grabbed onto each member and rushed them too. They also attempted to grab a hold of their belongings. Sasaeng fans especially targeted Jungkook, who had a hard time getting away. There was one fan that could be heard in a couple videos of the incident that yelled at the Sasaengs to stop touching the boys, so at least there were other fans looking out for them. Heechul. He was driving when he noticed Sasaeng fans following him with their car. As he didn't particularly want to be followed, he tried to lose them. He took various routes to try to get away, but ended up getting in a car accident while doing so. While it was already bad enough that they had essentially caused him to get into the accident, he also suffered from a broken leg due to it. It was not only this incident he had. The most chilling moment he ever had occurred was when he was living in the dorms with the rest of the members. The apartment Super Junior shared was on the 8th floor, and one day everyone happened to be relaxing in their comfiest clothes, which happened to be underwear and a t-shirt. Everything seemed fine until Suju received a text saying that Donghee's teddy bear underwear is so cute. Let's just say they covered up any windows from that moment onward. Taeyang and G-Dragon. In 2009, two Sasaengs sent Big Bang's Taeyang and G-Dragon love letters covered in some of their own blood. The first fan allegedly cut her neck and palm for Taeyang's letter, and the second cut her neck and wrist for G-Dragon's. Within the same month, Black's Lee-jun also received a bloody fan letter. 17. During a 17 fan signing, a Sasaeng fan got angry at Joshua. She started throwing objects at him, much to everyone's shock. Even when she moved on, she still continued her assault. The entire event came to a standstill because of her actions, and a manager had to quickly escort the fan away from the members and needed to lead her out of the venue. When asked why she had behaved that way, she said she was angry that she spent so much money to see him, but he wasn't smiling, and neither was anybody else. Jonghyun. Jonghyun of CNBLUE was practicing guitar in his dorm room, except he couldn't manage to get the sound he wanted out of how he was playing. As he expressed his frustration with the guitar, he heard a giggling noise from behind his drawers. When he opened the door, a Sasaeng fan was hiding there. The whole idea sends a chill down our spine. Jae-joong. One time Jae-joong thought he was simply taking a nice break at a sauna, but it turns out it would instead turn into a bit of a nightmare. During his time there, a Sasaeng fan snuck up on Jae-joong. Meanwhile, he was completely oblivious to the fact that the fan was there since he was fast asleep. The fan quickly snapped a photo and posted it on many international fan boards with the caption, "Jae-joong is now sleeping in a sauna." If that wasn't already bad enough, she even bragged that she kissed him while he was asleep. Kim Yoo-jung. When Kim Yoo-jung was in elementary school, a Sasaeng fan boldly came to her school. He then told her teacher that he was there to pick her up. While this may be scary enough, he actually was impersonating her father. He attempted to take her with him, but the teacher suspected something was a little strange. She then asked Yoo-jung if she knew him. When she said no, the teacher called the cops. Taecyeon. He received an extremely creepy note saying, "I dedicate to Taecyeon my period blood letter. Okay Taecyeon, you cannot live without me." Sprinkled with a few strands of my pubes. What made it even worse was that the note was written in blood. She posted that she wrote it with the blood from her menstrual pad. When other fans couldn't really believe it, she again posted a picture of a bloody pad as alleged proof. His fans were absolutely disgusted by this supposed gift and repeatedly told her she needed to apologize. Eventually she did issue an apology, saying, "I am very obsessive, but I'm not a Sasaeng, I'm sorry." Yunho. Back in 2006, the fellow leader of TVXQ kindly accepted orange juice from someone he thought was a staff member. However, upon consumption, he began to feel sick and noted an odd chemical smell to the bottle. It was later reported that the orange juice was filled with crazy glue and was from an anti-fan who was trying to take steps to kill the singer. Terrifying. Jackson. In 2016, multiple pictures of GOT7's Jackson injured and in pain was uploaded onto multiple Chinese online communities. It was reported to have sustained injuries from Sasaeng, who caused a car crash while he was on his way to the airport. Jackson sustained injuries from a Sasaeng who crashed into his vehicle while he was on his way to the airport to depart from China to Japan to attend JYP Nation Japan. Although the entertainment company stated that the injuries are not severe, fans were furious to hear that such crazy obsession actually caused the artist to come in harm's way. Nayeon. She had a German stalker named Josh for a few years and claimed that the two are in relationship. In 2019, an admin of a fan community released chat logs and claims the stalker has Nayeon in his sights and was looking for Twice Storm. Josh stated that he was not a stalker, he just wanted to reach out to her to discuss his feelings about her, nothing else. Then he would visit places where Nayeon goes to, make videos about her and contacting her friends and families. He was able even to get a phone number of Jonghyun. Jonghyun warned fans once again that Nayeon's stalker is in South Korea and revealed that he had contacted her. She expressed her worry as she did not know how he was able to obtain her phone number. JYP filed criminal charges and a restraining order against the man. What are your thoughts? Thank you for watching and see you next time.